people had scattered.
I think you were one of the people who was somewhat annoyed in the position that the press car was put in so far in the back.
Oh, quite. I was disappointed because it was customary. It had been customary in the past to put a flatbed truck in front of the president for a more or less pooled and selected newsmen. And Bob and I had been selected among other people. But at the last minute, they decided not to have that truck in case they wanted to get out fast. Figured it might be in the way.
Right. Do you remember who selected? Who did the
No,
selection?
I surely don't. I imagine it was one of the Secret Service people.
Last Monday marked the 30th anniversary of the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. Next, we take you to the campus of Southern Methodist University for a conference on what journalists remember of that fateful day. Panels include journalists who were in Dallas on November 22nd, 1963, as they discuss efforts by radio, television, and newspapers to stay on top of the story.
Before this thing developed, the Kennedy arrival, we assigned responsibilities to certain photographers. I personally had the president as my responsibility while he was in Dallas. We had, of course, other people at certain locations. I was to get the arrival at Love Field and the parade and the luncheon. Those were my responsibility. And it is important that the president's pictures were my responsibility. So at Love, everything went fine, up to the point that the whole day became great frustration for a photographic person. First thing, parades were usually handled with a flatbed truck for pool and certain selected photographic personnel to ride in front of the presidential car on presidential parades. That was canceled at the last minute. We were put in Chevrolet convertibles to ride several cars back. I think we were about 6 cars, Bob Jackson and I, and a couple of other boys were in this parade. And that put us totally out of the picture.